Hello and welcome back to my vlog. This week we will have yet another themed vlog, and this time my son will be choosing how many hours I will have to read for each and every day this week. So I made some notes, not notes, but I wrote hours on my sticky notes, and each of them will have, for example, 6 hours. 6 hours will be the most I will have to read for the day. I have to be realistic. Nonetheless, 6 hours will be very challenging for me, but there will be from 1 to 6 hours, and each day, each morning, he will choose how many hours I will have to read for each and particular day. Today is Monday and it's already almost 1:30 in the afternoon, and he's not at home at the moment. He will be home only around 3 o'clock. So that means that even though he will come home at around 3, he will pick hours for today only around 3. I still have to do editing for the last week. So I'm crossing all my fingers that it will be not more than 3 hours of reading for me today, at least. If it will be 6 hours, I don't know if I will be able to do that. I will try my best, but I don't want to fail on my first day of the challenge, but we will see how it goes. That's the beauty of challenges. You never know what you will get. So that will be the theme for the week. And talking about reading, at the moment I'm listening for this one. It is Murmurihilse Rosierunchil by Fredrik Backman, and I'm pretty sure it is translated already in English. However, I still don't know the English title of this book, but it's Fredrik Backman. I really enjoyed reading other Fredrik Backman books, and I think I'm around the middle of the book already, and I really enjoy it. In this book we have a girl. She's 7 years old. She's Elsa, and she's 7 years old, and she have a grandmother. She's 77 years old, and they both are very different from other people. The girl is actually bullied a lot at school, and so on and so on, and her best friend is her grandmother, but so happens that her grandmother passes away, and now she feels like she's left alone in the world. But her grandmother left some letters, and she should deliver those letters to some of the people, and I think doing that she will find maybe some new friends. And it's very whimsical. I think you could say that it is magical realism almost, and I have to be honest, this won't be my favorite Backman book. I like it a lot. I still will finish it, but it won't be the best that I read from him. I think for me it is too much story within the story, but nonetheless it's quite good. So this will be the book that I will be listening maybe when I would like to do some cross-stitching. So this will be the book that I will listen on my audio at the moment. And then I have physical book, and in this one I have a Lithuanian edition by Astrid Lindgren, Lotta iš Pramuštgalvių gatvės. It's also have a English edition. I think I will try to find a title in English and maybe right here. But in this book we have Lotta, and yeah, she is very adventurous and crazy girl, and she has a big family, and I think we will know more about her family, about herself, and about her life and friendships, and so on and so on. So it's a short children's book, and it has a lot of illustrations. Illustrations are almost in every single page of this book, so definitely not that much text on the books. So I have a feeling if I get to read for around 6 hours in the day, I can finish it almost in one sitting. I have a feeling about that. So these will be the books that I will try to tackle first, and then I will see what I will be reading after I finish those. So that is the update for now. Now we will just wait till Lucas comes home and picks hours how many hours I have to read. And I think now I will just go and start editing my vlog from last week, because I would like to upload it tomorrow. So Lucas now is at home. Finally he came back and he got some face tattoos. He looks so cute here as well. And now he will choose how many hours I will have to read for today. I'm hoping that it won't be that much, because I'm still editing and it's already 3 o'clock. I don't know how much time it takes me to be finished. I think it will take at least an hour still. So yeah, crossing all my fingers that it will be not more than maybe 2 or 3 hours. So are you ready? Pick one. That one? How many hours it is?
3 hours.
3 hours. 3 hours. Okay, still it's good that it's not 6 or more, but 3 hours for me to read today. And like I said, I will be reading this one. So yeah.
And last week I have birthday in 11th June.
Yes.
And today is
It's
15 July. And my birthday was in 11th June.
today is 8th of July.
Yes, and I'm 7 years old.
You are 7 years old. That's great. Big guy. Yes? High five. Thank you. Hello. So it's now 5:30 and I still haven't started reading, and I have to read for 3 hours today. So now I'm starting to get a little bit stressed because of that challenge I made for myself. And I think now is just time to finally pick a book and start reading. I just sat here all the time and my brains are now leaking through my ears. I was editing all this time, so now I have a good lesson that I have to edit at least every day, at least a little bit, that it won't be that much for the last day before I have to upload. And yeah, so now it's exporting and then I can just concentrate on reading. So I have to read for 3 hours. Let's just put our timer on. Okay, so if I have to read for 3 hours today, it's started.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. The laughs so loud as the hours pass. We're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild.
Good morning, it's now Tuesday and it is 10 o'clock in the morning and we're ready to choose another
Hour.
hours, another day another challenge. Yesterday I read for 3 hours actually, but I will talk about that a little bit later. At the moment we would like to just pick another challenge for us. So are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Pick one.
And I pick this.
Would you like to have this one? Come here. And it is 5 hours. Oh. That's a little bit much, but it's only 10 o'clock in the morning and I think I can do it. I will try at least to reach that goal and we will see how it goes. Yeah, so for now I think that will be it and we will see each other tomorrow.
Yes. And I think tomorrow is gonna be 6 hours.
No.
I hope it's 6 hours. I hope it's 6 hours.
So yesterday, even though I had a migraine, I still managed to reach my 3 hour mark, and in that time I actually started and finished reading this one. It is Lotta iš Pramuštgalvių gatvės by Astrid Lindgren, and I gave it 4 stars in the end. It was very cute and it was heartwarming. It is a book about childhood, about having siblings and the relationships between siblings, of being the youngest one in the family. And yeah, it was just great. I flew through this book and I read it in one sitting. So perfect little children classic book. And then, because I read this book in about 1.5 hours, so I decided to just continue listening this one, and it's still interesting. I'm still interested enough to finish this book. However, it definitely won't be my favorite Bachman book, and I think how much is it left for me to listen for that book? Just checking, and I still have almost 3 hours of this book, and to be honest, it's dragging a little bit too much. I think it's too long, even though I like his writing, but something with this book doesn't clicking with me. And like I said, I'm not the hugest of fans of stories within the stories, and there's a lot of that in this one. We have some imaginary or maybe real other worlds or something like that, and there's a lot of talk about those here. So yeah, I'm just waiting to be done with this book, to be honest, and I'm a little bit sad because I thought that I will love this book, but it seems like it won't be the case at this point. So now we can just start our timer, and I think I will continue at the moment. I will continue listening for this one because I have to do some chores. I have to tidy a little bit around the house, and I don't know, maybe I will just concentrate on this book and finish this one today because I'm bored at the moment. I'm sick of it. I just want to be done. So maybe I'll just concentrate on this one, and nonetheless, even if I finish listening for that one today, I still have almost 2 hours for reading. So then I'm thinking of maybe start reading this one. I haven't started it yet. It's also a Norwegian book, Hilde Humlevik og Folka som forsvant, or Hilde Humlevik and People That Disappeared. And in this one we have Hilda, and she's waiting for summer vacation, but her mother decides that it's perfect time to move to another place. She wants to live with her boyfriend, and so she takes Hilda, of course, with her to live in a new place, in a new city. But something about that new town is very strange, and there's a lot of mysterious things are happening. So Hilda wants to find out what's going on. So we have yet another children book. I think July will be a children books month. Seems like it wasn't planned, but it's just happening. Yeah, so this one will be my next read. So that are the plans for now. I think now I'll just, like I said, start my timer for 5 hours and put on my headphones headphones and just go and start tidying and reading at the same time. So I finally finished listening this one, and I gave it 3 stars in the end. I'm sorry, but it was just too long and a little bit confusing, and those stories within the stories was just too often and too much of them for me. So yeah, sad to say, but I will be parting my ways with this book, and hopefully the rest of the Bachman books will be those that I will love, because I still have some of his books to read. I'm not saying that it's bad, it's okay, but I definitely read better books from this author. So that is finally finished, and I have to say it's quite good, this challenge. In 2 days I read 2 books, so happy about that. And I chose another one to listen to, and this time it will be De Tre. I have a Norwegian edition by Valerie Perrin, and it is 3 in English. And I will read you the description of this book. 1986, Adrian, Etienne, and Nina are 10 years old when they meet at school and quickly become inseparable. They promise each other they will one day leave their provincial backwater, move to Paris, and never part. 2017. A car is pulled up from the bottom of the lake, a body inside. Virginie, a local journalist with an enigmatic past, reports on the case while also reflecting on the relationship between the 3 friends who were unusually close when younger but now no longer speak. As Virginie moves closer to the surprising truth, relationships fray and others are formed. So yeah, a little bit of a mystery, I think it will be. I guess there will be a lot of about relationships, about friendships, and lost and found, new and old friends. So I like book like that. So also it has a quite high rating on the Goodreads. I think it is over 4 stars, and I heard only good things about this author. I haven't read other her books, but I have one more. So if I like this one, so maybe I will move to another one immediately. We will see in the future. Now I still have, let me see, I still have 1 hour and 6 minutes to read for today to reach that 5-hour goal. And I can do that. It's only 4 o'clock, so I definitely can read more. So now I think I will move to physical book and start reading this one and see how much I will read today. But after reading that 5 hours, I think for the rest of the day I'll just do something else. So we are coming once again with another day and another challenge. It's already Wednesday, and yesterday I reached that goal. I read for 5 hours, but I will give you an update about reading a little bit later. Now I think we will just try to see how many hours I will have to read for today. How many hours I will have to read for today? What do you think?
I think 6 hours.
6? No, I think it will be less. I hope that it will be less because it's already 1 o'clock. So
2 hours.
yes,
2 hours.
2 hours. That's perfect for me, actually. I'm happy about that. Thank you. And we'll see each other tomorrow.
Yes, and I...
Yeah, a little bit of an accident happened outside, but he's feeling okay now. It's now 5 o'clock in the evening and I still haven't started reading for today, but it was on purpose because I thought that because I have to read only 2 hours today, so I just let myself do something else, some other hobby. So I did some cross stitching. I tried to catch up a little bit on YouTube videos that I've missed, and I washed both of our cars. So did a lot, and now I think it's a perfect time to just start reading, and I will continue reading Hilda Humlevik. I read in the last hour of yesterday's challenge, I read 38 pages of this book, so I will just concentrate on this one, and I really like it. Somehow our main character reminds me a little bit of Coraline. That's what I was thinking about from Burton movies. So she reminds me a little bit of that girl, so it's very interesting to read at the moment, at least, and I'm enjoying my time with this book. So that's what I will be doing now, and I think we can just set our time for 2 hours and start reading.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us high.
Hello and welcome back to our new daily challenge. Lucas will choose how many hours I have to read for today. So would you like to pick one?
Before that, I have new this thing and this.
New pillow?
Yes.
Okay, so would you like to choose?
Yes.
I will mix a little bit.
Yes, then. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Now you can choose one. No, I can't read that long, Lucas. I told you. He put already himself that I should have to read for 24 hours, but I told him that it's impossible, so pick another one. So
This is trash.
so this one, how many?
It's 5 hours again.
5 hours again. Oh, and it's already 11 o'clock. Okay, I think I can do it. It will be challenging today, but I think I can do it. So thanks, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Thanks. So it's now much later, around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I actually listened for quite a bit of audiobook. I listened for around 1 hour and a half of the book 3 by Valerie Perrin, and it's at the moment very interesting for me. It's not your typical mystery or thriller where you have a detective, you have a murder, for example, and you're trying to figure out what's happened. In this one we have 3 friends, and we're jumping in between 2 timelines nowadays, and I think it is 1986, around that period of time. And we're getting some hints that something happened between those 3 friends when they were teenagers that made them fall apart. They stopped talking, and something serious happened, and it is connected to that event connected to nowadays. And I think now in the nowadays they will start, I think, talking again and maybe try to find out what happened, or try to hide something they did, or I have no idea what we will find in this book. There's a lot in this book that will happen, I have a feeling, but it's very interesting. I like the writing style. It is very, how can I describe it? I think it is very sophisticated. You have to be concentrated on the story, but nonetheless I really enjoy it. So I think I will just continue listening for that book again, and maybe do some cross-stitching while I'll be doing that. Also, yesterday I read a little bit of this one, and now I'm on the page 68, and like I said, it is reminding me a little bit of Coraline. The main character has some similar personality traits as Coraline, and we already moved into that new city, into the new house, and that new house is a little bit strange. It's very seems very abandoned, and her stepdad, future stepdad, is very suspicious. Once again, there's not that much friendly kids around our main character, but nonetheless she already found one guy who potentially can be her friend, and now we will just see where the move to new city will take us. So I think I will read this one maybe right before the bed, or maybe when I will be done with cross-stitching of the day. So we will see. However, my challenge is to read for 4 or 5 hours today, so I still have almost 4 hours of reading. So yeah, that will be great. Hello, it's now already Friday. I haven't filmed yesterday because I wasn't in the mood, to be honest. However, I reached my goal and I read for almost 5 hours, not almost, but for 5 hours, and majority of the time I just listened for this one. And now I think I'm around middle of the book. It's still around 5 hours left for me to listen of it, and it's quite enjoyable. The only thing is that there are few characters that are so alike that I sometimes mix which one of them we are listening about. So that's maybe the one thing that keeps me from enjoying the book fully. So at least for now it is around 4 stars. Nonetheless, very interesting book. And I haven't read a single page from this one yesterday. However, maybe today I will read a little bit from that one. I don't know still what I will do, because it's already 1 o'clock and I haven't read a single page, and I still don't know how many hours I will have to read for today. So would you like to help me and pick?
Yes. And today my fish is birthday.
His fish has a birthday today. Yes? We will go and sing happy birthday for his fish. Choose one.
I got that.
Oh no. I have a feeling that it won't be the best. How many?
6 hours.
Oh no. Okay, that is very challenging because I don't want to read at all at the moment.
You need to read.
But I need to read for 6 hours. I think the audiobook will be the savior for me, because I don't want to read physically today. I can do maybe some cross-stitching, but at the same time I can listen for a book. So I think that the audiobook will be a savior this time. And if I have to read, not if, because I have to read for 6 hours, and there's only 5 hours left for me of that book, so I'm pretty sure that I will finish that book today, and that's great. The reading for this month going very well. I read already a lot of the books, and it's only the 12th I think of July. So I'm very happy about that. However, like I said, it will be a challenge today because I don't want to read, but I will try nonetheless, and hopefully everything will turn out okay.
The story of 5 friends who were talking about their own mothers, and especially the mother. He already has the stage in his head. 5 small houses juxtaposed, the 10 characters, 5 children in there.
Actually now late Sunday evening. I missed filming yesterday and almost all day today because I was knocked out by migraines. I still have migraine and I can't read that much, unfortunately, so my challenge went out the window this time. However, I think I will try to do something like that next time. Nonetheless, I think last time I filmed was Friday, so I finished reading this one, and in the end I gave that one 3 stars. I enjoyed it. It was okay. I think it was too long, a little bit too long. The ending was anticlimactic and a little bit confusing, to be honest. I didn't understand the point of so long book, and we got that ending. It's just what almost. So yeah, a little bit disappointed with this book. I heard a lot of good things about this author and all of her books, so maybe my expectations just was too high, but I still have one of her book left for me to read. She has 3, I think. I'm pretty sure she can have more, but at least I know about 3 of her books, and I have something with Sunday in the title, so I still give a chance for that one, and hopefully that one will be a little bit better than this one. I can't say that this one was bad, but not what I expected. So yeah, now I took some medicine and just trying to survive my day. I have chronic migraines, so I have them often, but sometimes it's worse than other days and it's even hard to talk and even more harder to read. So we have what we have. Unfortunately, this vlog was ruined by one of my migraines, but what can you do? So I think for now that will be it, and thanks for watching, thanks for sticking around, and hopefully you will subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, that will be it. So I'll see you in my next one. Bye.